Well, welcome. This is Rocky Romero with Peers on Demand, and it's just my pleasure to be able to provide for you a learning message that I have on reading. And those are what the greats like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and Bill Gates and Warren Buffett have taught us is that we can learn a lot better, a lot faster by those that have written something already. So let's get started. Today, we're going to cover mental reading learning. And we'll find out about reading objectives and how to synthesize that information from multiple sources, and also tools for synthesizing that information, and also practices for using those tools very effectively. And of course, projects that we could use these tools for, best reading techniques and how to improve efficiency. And something that I learned before when I was taking neurolinguistic programming is syntopic reading. It's unveiling deeper understanding of reading by having multiple sources. And of course, then we'll summarize shortly thereafter. So let's get started. Reading objectives. Here's what we find is that in reading, there's multiple areas that I set some targets to be able to get better at reading. And so the key here is that there's multiple techniques in reading, one of which is photo reading, the ability to be able to photo read. It's a skill, a technique that was developed by learning strategies to be able to peruse the book, photo read the book, capture that information into your subconscious, and then be able to come back to it at a later time to read it at a different pace. So photo reading is one of the things that personally I want to do on a daily basis. And it starts with an overview, skimming through the information, actually photo reading the book by flipping through the pages at a rapid pace, and trusting that your subconscious is going to capture that information. Capturing that essence, you could write a one-sentence summary if you like, or trigger words. And then, of course, prepare the book for reading it in the evening by going through it more specifically. So that's been one of the things of reading a book a day. And how do I want to do that? Is by reading the book in the morning, photo reading it, and then reserving it to process in the evening so that I can read it a lot more quickly, having had space time for learning in the meantime. So how can I review the books on my iPad or iPhone? Now, Kindle's a very good space for reading the books. I like doing that there, and that's my preference. And also, if I need to carry it over to the phone is a lot smaller. So my preference is iPad. On a computer, it's just a little bit too large. So the iPad is a perfect space for that. I do use apps like Kindle. I have used iBooks. I do take notes, and I integrate it with other areas like mind mapping. So can I read 27,000 books in my lifetime? So I thought, how many more days would I have in my lifetime? And I guessed and I calculated. And so if I read one book a day, that would be 27,000 books a day. It's an aspiration, certainly a very challenging aspect, but I can do that by prioritizing the books, utilize photo reading, and combine different reading methods, like photo reading, like syntopic reading, like being able to do speed reading. How can I research different books? Now that's what I'm finding with artificial intelligence, that I can find the information better and a lot faster. There are some online databases that I could tap into. Of course, library catalogs, and of course, specialized websites, or something that's very specific, like that article, or something even more like Plato, or something from the Stoics or Socrates. Again, going to online libraries, academic databases, and of course, philosophy websites. Going on, how can I engage some topic reading on NLP or coaching? As a coach, I need to be able to absorb information that is current and applicable to my clients and that would help us boost. And so some topic reading is one of those things that allows me to capture similar topic books. Like Peter Diamandis has different books on the future is faster than you think, as well as on flow state. And with bringing the same author with very similar topics, I can do some topic reading and actually photo read each of those books. So how does it work? Gather the resources, create multiple books on a particular topic, review it, skim it, identify the common themes, synthesize the information, combine the information, identify any key text that I want to capture, and compare and contrast. What is one book similar to another book, to another book, to another book, and contrast each of those? What are the messages that are bringing and coming to me? Synthesize the insights, compile it and condense the insights so that I can communicate it to other people. And so that's been a really interesting way to absorb information and capture it very quickly. How can I photo read a dictionary on a monthly basis? Now, dictionary is the foundation for our language, and we can do this in English or Spanish or other languages, and I'm testing that out, even if I may not know that language. The subconscious, I'm trusting the subconscious that has probably 8 to 10 times the capacity of my conscious mind to be able to trust it, that it would capture it. So by photo reading it, will it enhance my vocabulary? Probably, more than likely. And the key is to set a schedule to do that. Photo read the dictionary, review the terms, apply the knowledge, focus on key terms, and build the vocabulary by remembering the words, the definition, and being able to use that in conversation or as often as I can, integrating it with other reading. Interestingly enough, the ability to understand vocabulary has allowed me to understand complex concepts that other authors are putting together. So doing that on a monthly basis is something that I aspired to and wanted to do. So let's move on. About this, please visit us at peersondemand.com for a condensed and also expanded version of this topic and any other topics that we have on an ongoing basis. This is Rocky Romero with Peers on Demand, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.